ASMR gaming. I've been a fan of ASMR videos for pretty much since they started on YouTube, and I decided to finally try and make an ASMR video of my own. I'm not the type of person to go in front of the camera and put it out on the internet for all to see. So I decided to make some gaming ASMR videos. The first game I thought I would try is Hearthstone or Hearthstone. I'm not sure how you're meant to say it. This is a trading cards strategy game like Magic the Gathering that is based on the World of Warcraft universe. When I first heard of it and I thought, ugh, I hate World of Warcraft and I hate trading card games, but after I got into the beta and played it for a bit, I realised, wow, this is a great game. I often used to play strategy games like Company of Heroes, but I find this a lot more relaxing as it's turn-based, so you've got a lot of time to think about what you're going to do. I am going to play Arena, which is where you build a deck from random cards, which is different to usual where you pick cards of your choice to build a deck. So I've already actually started this and I've picked a priest who is a class that basically can heal a lot of their characters and give them more health, so it's quite useful to keep your characters on the board. I've actually tried to make this video twice today already, but I didn't realise how hard it was to actually make an ASMR video and keep talking for such a long time. My throat already hurts and I've probably only been going for about 3 or 4 minutes. Or probably less, a lot less. So, these are the cards that I've already picked, which are a Temple Enforcer, which has a battle cry where it can give a friendly minion 3 health, a Cult Master who gives you card draws when a minion dies, and the Soul Priest who changes your healing powers to do damage. So as you can see, I've picked 3 of 30 cards and it's going to give me 27 more choices, and each choice has 3 cards to pick from. I'm not going to explain each card as I don't want this video to last hours and hours and hours. So I think I will pick probably Holy Nova. I'm not sure if people will enjoy this, as usually I listen to ASMR videos rather than watch them. So for some people this may not make sense if you are listening to it. Although I have listened to other ASMR users playing games without actually watching what they are playing, and it is still very relaxing. It's very hard to whisper and talk and also think about what you're doing in a game like this. So I think I'll pick Silence, which is a very good card. As you can see, this is how much the card costs, which is 2 mana. This is their attack, and this is their health. And some cards have text, which gives them other abilities. I've been listening to ASMR videos, like I said, for a very, very long time. I think the first whisper I listened to was probably Whisper Crystal, who unfortunately does not make videos anymore for some unknown reasons. But I like a lot of other whisperers, such as Softly Galoshes. I love her eating videos, gum chewing videos, and tapping, whispering videos. I think she is very good at what she does. I used to have an audio recorder that had left and right inputs, but I sold that a while ago, so I cannot make... sorry, let me just think about this. Young priestess. So I cannot make ear-to-ear whisper videos, which I think are actually the best videos. I guess I could do them in editing, but that would take quite a long time. Sorry I'm taking so long and not explaining this part of the game, but once we get into a battle, I'll try and explain the game more for people that don't know what this is. The strange thing about this beta is that the keys were really hard to get originally, so when I got my key through Facebook, the keys were selling on forums for around $200 to $300, which is crazy. So I could have potentially sold this key for early access and made quite a bit of money, but I enjoyed the game so much that I could not be bothered to sell my key. Plus, it's technically against the terms and conditions of the game. So, some other games I'm thinking of playing are smaller games, like I love The Binding of Isaac. I think that game is amazing. I love the art style and the gameplay. I think I've got about 110 hours of that played on Steam, and I've nearly got all the achievements for it as well, which is crazy for such a small and simple game, but is very, very addictive. So maybe you guys can recommend me some other games to play while whispering, but I'm finding this very, very difficult to continually talk, and I'm getting, strangely, a very, very sore throat, which I think is from forcing myself to whisper. I did not think this would be so hard. I am going to pick the Razor Fen Hunter, which has a battle cry which summons a 1/1 boar. This is a great card for priests. Whenever you heal something, you get to draw a card. Card draw is something I think a lot of people overlook in this game, where basically you use all your cards early on, and you don't have any means of getting more except for one extra each turn, so you can be stuck with only one card to use each time. The best strategy in a game like this is to have a hand full of different cards, so you've got the most choice of different strategies to play. I'm going to pick Mind Vision here, which will give me a card draw but of something in the opponent's hand, so I could get character specific cards that I would not usually be able to get as a priest. I'm sorry if you have no idea what I'm talking about. Hopefully this will explain itself in a few minutes once we get into the game. And this is what I was talking about. Battle cry. Draw a card. So when I play that card, I will also draw another card. What to pick? What to pick? This is a good card, as it is a taunt, so all the other enemies have to attack this before they can attack your other cards, and when it dies it will deal 2 damage to all other characters, so that includes my own characters. I think I will pick Shadow Form is too permanent, I think, and it gets rid of your healing ability for the full game, so I think it's better to take the Soul Priest, who it's only short term, so you're not permanently losing your healing ability. I hope the sound is okay. I am recording through about £500 worth of audio equipment that I have already, which I use for work. Although I suspect, as this is my first time recording something like this, it may not be ideal. Now I'm trying to choose between these 2 giants, and I think I will go for the mountain giant. I think this deck is pretty bad, if I'm honest, as I'm not really thinking that well about what cards I'm picking. I think I should have made some better choices, actually. It's all about getting cards that work well together and have synergies together. But it's hard to think and talk at the same time, if that makes any sense. Let me see. I'm just going to have to quickly go through all the rest of these, as I think this video is already massively too long. Okay, we're going to pick the Jungle Panther. Now we are going to pick Thorsteel for card draw. Another Holy Nova. A Lightwell. A Taunt Creature. Another Holy Smite. A Dragonling Mechanic. And finally, these are all terrible cards. I will pick this one. At the start of your turn, destroy all minions. So, if they've got a lot more characters than you do, and you can keep this alive for a turn, then it can wipe all of their minions, which is quite good if you are losing badly. Okay, so as you can see, this is the mana curve, which shows me the costs of all my cards. So I have only 1 7 cost, quite a lot of 1 and 2 cost, and you see I can do 3 losses before it's over. I can do a maximum of 9 wins, and the more wins you get, the key changes. So if I get 9 wins, I get better prizes. Whereas if I don't win any games, then I get the worst prize. So, for people that don't know what Hearthstone is, I will try to explain it as best I can as we go through. I hope my breathy voice and squeaky chair are not annoying to many people. I was thinking about doing this video while chewing gum, but I know that's like Marmite in the ASMR world. Some people love it, and some people absolutely hate it. So these cards are a bit high cost to start off with, so I'm going to replace them. So that's a little bit better, but not amazing. Like I say, I think I've built a pretty bad deck. So it's his turn to go first, and we can greet him. I go second, so I get the coin, which gives me an extra mana crystal. So I think I will use the coin to get out my light well, which is quite annoying as it will heal 3 health to something at the start of every one of my turns, and it's got quite a lot of health, but it cannot attack. The good thing about this is that you can click around the game board a lot and do things like click that and remove these vegetables. So, as you can see, I can't do anything here as all my cards are too high cost. I only have 2 mana crystals to use. So the only thing I can do is my hero power, which heals 2 health, but nothing needs healing. So I will heal the enemy. And I will now threaten him. So with this card you can actually use other cards to give it more health, which makes it more annoying, and also give it an attack. So you could turn this into a 20/20 minion quite easily if you get the right cards in your hand. So now I have the choice of playing either a Raging Worgen, which has Enrage, which means once it's damaged, it gets Wind Fury and +1 attack. Wind Fury basically means it can attack twice in the same turn. And the other card is Thought Steal, which copies 2 cards from your opponent's deck and puts them into your hand. So I think we will do that now. So as you can see, I got an Iron Fur Grizzly and a Weaponsmith, which is a warrior specific card, so that's quite good. The enemy's hero power is to armor up, so it can give itself 2 armor every turn, which takes, so at the moment it's basically got 37 health, and the idea of the game is to reduce your heroes, the enemy hero's health, to 0. I think I will put up a taunt creature. I'm not doing so well at the moment because I don't have many low cost creatures, so I'm going to have to wait. I also don't have any spells in my hand. I've only got minions, so I can't do the big heals and the big buffs and things like that at the moment. So he's just played a Warsong Commander, which gives all other minions charge, which means they can attack as soon as they are put down. So that is our primary target at the moment, to take that out. I could really do with that Holy Nova right now, which would clear all of his creatures, but unfortunately I only have minions, so I'm going to play the Abomination, which we saw before. As you can see, all his characters only have 2 health, so if once this dies, it will kill them all. And it won't kill my Lightwell. Hopefully this isn't too boring for you guys. I think I've already been talking for quite a while, and I haven't been talking about much interesting. I'll probably end the video once this game's finished, but as you can see, we're already on turn 6, and we're both at 30 health still, so this may go on a little while. My squeaky chair is really annoying me at the moment. Oh, and that's my Lightwell gone now. Not going too well. In fact, this is going absolutely terribly. What to do? I will play that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose, and I'm usually quite good at this game. The last arena I played, I got 9 wins and 2 losses. However, I think this is a really bad deck, and I cannot think when I am whispering. Oh my god, he is going to completely annihilate me, I think. All my creatures are very high cost, so I can only play one at a time pretty much, which will basically just get destroyed as soon as I play it. This creature is quite good, as it can be swapped out for much more expensive creatures if it survives. But as you can see, he has a taunt in front of it. So to kill this, we must first kill this, which is unlikely to happen pretty much. This is the card that lets me do damage with my healing power. So I can do this, and that's it pretty much. And now he's got another pretty good taunt out with Divine Shield. I could still win this. You can turn games around in this game. You know, with only a few health left. Your health only matters between 1 and 0. That's the advice people have given when it comes to playing these types of games. So you shouldn't really be worried, I don't think, until you are below 10 health. So I'm not doing terribly. Well, no, I am. I'm playing awfully. As you can see, he's got a lot of minions, and I'm probably not going to be able to do much here. I can destroy his taunt, one of his taunts. I can destroy this. What's the next best thing to do? The Divine Shield basically means it's invulnerable for the first hit, so that it won't take any damage if I hit it with my Soul Priest. I actually have the same card in my deck. Okay, okay, this is what we're going to do. I don't have enough mana. I was going to play this, get a weapon, remove the shield with my weapon, and then swap the attack and health of this to kill this. This really does suck. Not amazing at all. He has basically 39 health as well, which is a lot. I have 12, so yeah, I'll be dead soon. I'm sorry, this has been an absolutely terrible game. Maybe I should play games that don't require this amount of thought. So if I make another one of these videos, I'll probably play the Binding of Isaac, as you can play that without much thought at all, really. Okay, what to do? I think I need more card draw, so do I? I am really struggling here. Okay, so we now have a card advantage. We have 4 cards, 2 on the table, and he only has 2 cards and 1 on the table. So we may be able to keep healing ourselves and pull this game back. Or who knows, actually. Let's think about this. Dear. I need to heal myself. A taunt would be quite good now, but I'm scared he'll be able to silence it and then kill me with this card, so I may need to take that out. Or I could... I could use this to swap the attack and health. So it's got more health now, but does only 1 damage. I need to heal myself. And I should probably do a taunt creature. And then have a silence in case he brings out anything scary. So like I was saying, the game's kind of turning around now in my favour, now that I can put out my high cost cards. But he has 43, 45 health, and I have 7. So chances are I think I'll still lose. But who knows, let's see how this pans out. There's a lot of quite clever things you can do in this game, such as what I did there by switching the health and attack, and you can change card values quite easily to your favour. So now I really want to start clearing his side of the board, so I'm going to do a Holy Nova. And I will take that out and play... I need to heal myself. And play that and hit. Wow. Imagine if I won this, that would be crazy. I've actually got quite a lot of decent cards out, and I can get more card draw now using my Cult Master. So he's pretty much stuck with crap choices. Although he has now got a weapon. But that's still pretty pathetic, if you ask me. So I'm going to give my taunt more health. I'm going to give me more health. and I am going to just start wailing on him. Wow, that's all of his armor gone. Now we're talking. Main tractor, you're going down. Okay, still not enough to get through this big taunt. Hopefully I get some spells. No, just more taunt. I'm just gonna throw everything out there now and just wail on him. His creatures can't get past my taunts, so it's a better option to hit him directly, and now I'm pretty sure I'm going to actually win the game. I shouldn't have been so hard on myself before. So he's healed himself a little bit, but that won't help him. And this is useless, because he doesn't have any cards to swap it out with anyway. And he's actually dead now. I've won. Because I think I have. Yes, because I can do 13 damage to him next turn quite easily. So... oh, okay, he conceded, so that's the game over. So that went actually quite well, surprisingly. And there's my one win, and I think the keys changed a little bit as well. So hopefully I can win another 8 matches and get the prize. The priests usually do better later on in the game, which has kind of been proven, but I didn't really win using any special abilities. I just won, well, I'm not sure really, just with taunts and using a lot of creatures, so that was probably not the best game to watch, as it probably looked like to complete noobs playing for the first time, but I promise you I am quite good at this game.